Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
Oh, I gotta get rid of that. Alright, everybody. Welcome back to the Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves Kickstart League. Now that we are done with our pre-recorded matches, we can get into some fresh matches. I am your host, Hold Back to Bark, and I've got my co-host.
Howdy y'all, Fourth Dimensional here to get into some Fatal Fury, see some green sparks flying, some rev blows.
Yeah. This is our final night of the seeding portion, the latter portion of our Kickstart League. So after this, everything will be seeded up and we'll be going into a single elimination bracket to determine basically who takes everything home. So up first tonight, we have Sugar Rush versus No Such Thing as Minus.
That's right. Now, both of these teams, for sure, I can say confidently, whooped me earlier in the tournament, so I'm very excited to see them go up against each other tonight. Going to be some heated matches tonight for sure.
Definitely. Sugar Rush, definitely, probably. I would have to relook at the scoreboard, the leaderboard for the ladder of the event, but definitely probably one of, if not the most consistent team.
I know, because that consistency is what gets you. We've seen some spice from a lot of these teams, but consistent spice is what we really need.
All right.
Okay, first up here, we got Pineapple Consultant versus Heavenly Joker. Pineapple on the Vox, Joker on the... I have it backwards, never mind. Pineapple Consultant on the Maru. Heavenly Joker on the Vox.
Yes. Both players filling out the space. Up back, EX dive kick. Super
there we
powerful.
go, Vox getting a solid start, but Kodu kind of escaping out of it pretty quick. He's waiting for something. What is he waiting for?
Ooh, nice press.
He's waiting for that rev meter to get a bit low. Ooh, calls up the rev flow. No SPG for you. Wake up elbow. Now that's...
Ooh, hyper defense!
Hyper defense. Ooh, okay.
2 frames.
They're bringing spice today.
Ooh, throwing. Now...
Oh, no. This is a very scary spot for Vox.
Pineapple does have... Ooh, nice. On the -2.
Oh, gets the hits here, too.
Pineapple does have a nice little edge. They have plenty of experience playing Vox themselves. It's the guard crush.
And we're seeing that for sure. We're getting that damage in the corner on the guard crush, and that's going to be round 1. Pineapple.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight.
Oh.
Yeah, playing out this neutral. Both players like really just wanted to take this time, feel out their opponent, but then single dive kick will be all they need to say no. I'm tired of playing neutral.
So hard to deal with that preemptively or reactively.
That's such a good dive kick in this game for sure.
Usually I just block it because it's typically minus.
I know. Yeah, jumps in this game are so good, but anti-airs are even better, so having something like that dive kick can be so good for you. But if you get hit by a rev blow, it's not going to matter. Game 1 going to Pineapple.
Counter hit rev blow.
Scariest spots to be in on the game for sure. Just
I
so
have to look at that situation. I don't think Pineapple did. Pineapple's a big fan of the reversal JD rev blow. So doing a guard cancel under the rev blow.
Oh yeah. We're really just kind of seeing Pineapple just get into the head, just like this slow backward lane. But sometimes when you mess up an anti-air, you are gonna be punished for it.
Yeah.
Corner death again, just not calling out these red blows.
Yeah.
Okay, but got him out of SPG though, so now we can actually start some pressure here. No more free reversal. He's gonna need to get meter here.
Unfortunately, as is kind of a character flaw of Vox. We are already deep into overheat. Regular
I know, the
throw.
overheat.
Ooh, I think looking for a just defend guard cancel on that.
I think this didn't quite find it though, but that health is so low for Kodomaru. even with the risk, it's all he needs is a single hit.
Yep. No rev blow. Super was on the table, but Pineapple Consult chose to save it.
Yeah, I think I agree with that choice for sure. See if you can get an edge here in the second round. Alright, ooh, finally calling out the dive. Spicy anti-air. We're going to get spicy damage for that
Great
reward,
2
too.
CE, just goes
Just
in.
out of SCG.
Keeps the knockdown. Yeah, doesn't want to, I think didn't want to throw Joker immediately into SPG. We are now in overheat. And unfortunately out of our own SPG, so...
I know. This is now really scary for Hoku. All of that meter advantage, even with the high rev gauge, may not matter because it boxes the hit. But now both characters in overheat.
Yeah.
Damage for either of them, not that scary. But this is a big punish. Saves the extra meter.
Honestly, if I'm Pineapple Consultant, I'm decently happy with that trade. That could have gone a lot worse.
Could have gone worse. And the overheat getting so close to being over now. And they sneak in of the super. We got the cooldown and the guard crush. Oh, combo. But calls out the block, and that's the round. Ooh, spicy round for sure.
Yeah.
Meters in about the same point. Players are going into round 3 pretty even.
Get ready. Fight.
Yeah, a lot of people have issue with punishing Hokutomaru's super. You get active frames, or actionable frames a lot earlier than you would expect it from the animation.
It's very difficult to punish for sure.
Oh, it's not actually super hard. It's just you have to know when your block stun ends.
Yeah. Trying to get these guard cancels, and again, forgot he had rev blow. Tried to go frame 0.
Yeah.
Decent pressure sequence here. Just build a bit of rev. Rev blow so scary in that situation. 93%. There's the 0 frame he was looking for. Calls out the rev blow, but no punish. This is a very scary spot for Hoku. That's just so low life and an overheat. He's been looking for those all game after the first couple rounds. Ooh,
that's gonna do it.
Doesn't quite do it. Which side? I don't know which side that hit on. It didn't say cross up, but at the same time, I don't know.
Well, this game does not tell you it's a cross up. It just expects you to see it and feel bad. All right, and up next, do we have any update on Orochi Clark?
Nothing within the server. I don't see anyone in the group either. So next up, in that case, we're going to be having Dart versus Gustavo. Never mind. Pineapple Consultant versus Gustavo. I can't read.
Yes.
All right. So this only Rock Howard player we've seen in the entire bracket. And from what I've seen, he's taking advantage of that for sure. He is able to get some really good pressure with some of these run cancels, and also one of the scariest command grabs for the rewards is to get off of it.
Yeah, I think Kevin probably out damages Rock, but Rock has some pretty tricky ways to go from pressure into throw.
Yeah, and with that much damage in this corner situation here, that's very scary. But that's very minus. Oh, but doesn't get the punish for sure.
Yeah, doesn't get the full punish.
Okay, gets the hits, trying to escape the corner. Pineapple just not letting him out. Ooh, but called out all these defense, and how his rev was high. But Super is there to get him back where he needs to be. Gets the game. Big counter hit, but no reward.
We were looking
now
throw.
Position has been traded. Now we're not letting him.
Ooh, great awareness on the setup.
There we go.
The jump forward, just defend, will block the cross up, and obviously jump the run through command grab.
Ooh, but it's not going to be enough. Yeah, getting that immediate switch. Gustavo, definitely a reverse sweep kind of player. Really wants to feel out his opponent's strategy. Yeah, seeing all this tricky offense from Pineapple, he's just kind of waiting it out, just taking his opportunity, just playing the neutral, not really kind of falling for any of the trickiness, but a cross-up like that will get anyone. But those air rev blows too.
Punish. Let's go red kick. That's our kill.
Well, there we go. With punish.
Ooh, frame trap.
Any possible damage here. Doesn't go for the full root. He's looking at his meter. Ooh. Wait, that was safe?
No, we just.
No, okay.
It's the same issue as Hoku, this super. It's like minus 27, but you need to know when you're actionable.
God.
Ooh, that's good. Oh no! No punish! Oh my god.
Ooh. Round one to each of them. Big punishes here, but the whip punishes we've seen from either of them outside of Super have been spicy. But man, he just loves that little red blow. An easy throw here, gets him a good mix. Ooh. Weird cross-up situation, and Boda's going to take advantage of it.
Super knockdown, set up. That'll do it.
All right. And that tricky offense from Pineapple still really treating him really well, getting him that first game. But again, as I mentioned, kind of a reverse sweep kind of player from Gustavo. But I also, there's a lot of layers to Pineapple's offense he's going to have to try and sort of file through, see if he can reach the core.
Round one. Get ready.
Alright.
Coming in here.
Catches that jump.
Oh, anti-air. Full conversion. Spending all the meter, going really high rep, but not a lot of damage, just right outside of SPG. Big hits here, though. Oh, still just barely an SPG, but that last little tap is all he needs to get him out. Big counter hit the corner. That might be it.
Should do it. Yeah, doesn't need to spend super.
Doesn't need super or anything. That rough spot for Rock. You were hoping he had to spend some bar there at least.
Get ready. Fight SPG.
Trading fireballs.
Just playing the fireball wars. I think Rock has the big advantage.
Ooh,
Nice.
unintentional save jump.
Again. Oh, can't go hard on the red blow either. Big counter hit, but no. Ooh, that's the biggest counter hit there. We're going to get some major damage out of this. Are we going to use the super here? No, we're just going to use the red blows. There's our super. Get him out of SPG. Gets for game.
Throw one will do it.
Throw one. Throw two. That's two. So, okay, so very decisive second game here from Pineapple.
Yeah.
Pineapple really keeping the spice going.
Up next, assuming that we do not have Oak Clark,
I don't believe we do.
we will be going to Dart and Razor. Razor, Gustavo.
Gustavo. Okay, I was trying to figure out which one we were talking about. Oh,
Razor, Gustavo,
Churro doesn't
Takamura.
accidentally start a match here. Okay, there we go. All right, now Preacha here is another. There are two Preachas in the tournament, I so, but Dart's Preacha is so patient, and the damage potential off of any hit is
He's
so
not
good.
fantastic. But definitely a struggle spot for Preacha. Is
The
access
damage
to
is not
damage.
good, but but the reward, you can kind of just like be kind of ignorant of a lot of people's neutral. But just kind of sitting back and playing and waiting. And there we go.
Yeah.
A little bit of plus range.
Nice match. Probably Dart looking for Tinkero.
There we go.
Frame trap this time.
Nice
Gets the cross up.
Preacha's got anything, it's cross-ups.
I believe that is I believe JB's universally have cross-up hitboxes in this game. That is a setup, I have been informed.
Ah. Look at these, that plus range, the wild punish. Here we go. Big corner damage, but no, not spending the EX, trying to save it here. Oh, big
frame trap.
overhead counter
Frame
hit.
trap.
Second counter hit, but no actual reward after.
Yeah, we're just
Oh, that's a rough with DP.
we're just begging Dart to press on any of these micro dash close these. I think they're only for Preacher. I think they're only +3 or +4, but you know,
That's all you need it to be.
yeah. Doesn't cover a redash. but does threaten throw or frame trap.
100%.
Being super patient.
Oh, big hit here, and there we go. Now spending the EX. See if we can get him out of SPG, maybe. Oh, but misses the follow-up. Get the back throw. Back throw incident, mayhaps. Oh, there's that command throw I talked about earlier, but whiffs the second hit. Just building that rev well.
I would imagine
Okay,
that
here we go. Another damage opportunity.
that's a corner interaction.
I believe so. Oh, big counter hits again. These plus we're not seeing any follow-up in it, and then there it is. Just
We're doing it. We're doing it off of, I think, far A.
Oh, so there's not a lot of opportunity for follow-up unless you're ready for it.
I don't know. I think it's actually quite mashable. So you know, if it works, it works.
Exactly. Got that just defend, just a little bit of chip here. There we go. Get that counter hit. Yeah, that patient.
Actually, no. That might be just a very far close C.
Oh, that's also possible.
Oh,
there we go. Big damage here in the corner. Not enough super though, so it's actually not going to be a ton of damage. Again, just fishing for these counter hits. Rock's just not really sure what to do. He's not threatening any invincible buttons though. He's just kind of mashing.
Woo!
Oh, big wild punish, but no follow-up.
I think that might be the first time we've actually seen Preacher 214 A or C.
If it works,
It definitely is a button that she has.
it's fair. Some buttons exist to make a character maybe not necessarily worse, just the inverse of the skill check. Oh, big wild punish.
Big wild punish on the far D, but I don't know.
Well, wild punish if you get the counter hit midstream. If anything Preacher has is some serious corner carry. And look at that, we're going almost wall to wall.
Yeah. Triple dash, reversal back throw.
One back throw could be a take. Still not quite in Preacher's SPG, and so we haven't even seen that threatened yet from Dart. And there we go, another big hit. With that meter, we could probably be able to see a kill here. Got the confirm. Oh no, super! Finally seeing DP. Clock running up Raging Storm, but knows the punish timing. 2-0 for Dart.
Alright. Yeah.
Good, told you, it's a good quote.
We got blood. Blood confirmed.
Blood confirmed. Brock has blood?
True! Sugar Rush definitely currently running up the score.
I know, they're kind of running away with it here. Now Churro versus Heavenly Joker. We were seeing some Kevin Spice here. Both of these characters, big bruisers in a sense, that want to just get in your face with some plus frames.
Yeah, I would say
Kevin's out damaging Vox a bit, but
I would say that I'd say Vox probably, if you want to play a functional character, the predominant grappler of the game. Nice quick punish on the dive kick, but a reversal grab. Ooh, command grab.
Get the sweep.
Oh my god.
Ooh, nice. Get the throw. Maybe could have gotten a bit more there, but it's still very safe. Just that smidge of that SPG. Very scary. Ooh, just call out there, though, from Kevin. A lot stronger offense here from Churro. Big improvements that we've seen over the course of the tournament. But sometimes this Vox corner
should be able to do it.
He's not going to have to care about your improvements, but did have to spend the meter, though.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight.
Fresh pressure sequencing from Joker here, just spaced out nicely. Ooh, jumping button. Dive kick again, spicy tool. This box press is very scary. Kevin not having a lot of defensive options, but a good throw can be all it takes. Kevin just needs to fit for one good hit here, throwing the rev blow.
Mashes the gap. Main grabs the rev blow. Tick throw off of far A.
Okay, guess one sec. Chip here. Oh, the whip on the super though. Alright, game one gonna go to Heavenly.
あんたが守った奴らの中に悪人が何人か混じってる。それだけで全部パーになっちゃうんだ。それでも正義ってやつを掲げる。
I love that we can't skip.
I know, yeah. We have to hear the, you know, all of Vox's definitely not hot takes.
Look, I don't know if we've had the Reagan quote in the KSL yet, so nice.
I think, to be fair, I think he has that quote against the character who shall not be named.
Oh, I see. I see.
But anyways, getting a pretty spicy neutral here. Punish throw. He's in that red blow. Oh, tried to get the tower crawl. The giggle is of so much when he uses that button. I don't. Oh, big hits here.
I love that Joker's like, oh, I'm just gonna make myself like +4 and then do rev blow.
Oh, the wake up super.
Blocked. No punish.
Thought there was one more hit.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight.
Ooh, big sweep to start. Just some basic pressure here from Churro. It's definitely gotten well before. A big counter hit like that might not. Ooh, gets the EX confirmed. Getting into the corner. Pretty. For Vox, that was not a terribly meter hungry route.
4 Vox. Half the bar.
And that time around, we have to see it again. Yeah, the overheat mechanic was designed with Vox in mind. But sometimes the throw loop is all you need.
Empty dash.
The first throws are good.
Yeah, throw real strong in this game.
Maybe. Who knows?
Alright, I believe we will be seeing Dart versus Heavenly Joker next.
That is correct. We got Dart versus Joker.
And what could be our penultimate match of the night.
It's very true. Again, both of these kind of rush-downy characters. These are some of my favorite matches. And then, if assuming we don't see Clark, our last match for the night after this will be Churro versus Gustavo. Or for this first set.
Yes.
I bet there better be more matches afterwards. Those are my matches.
Sorry, match is canceled forever.
No. So we've seen this real hyper-aggressive boss. But Dart, who's just been playing just hyper-defense. So I'm very curious to see who's going to come out on top here. Getting the throw early. Now Vox getting some counter hits here. Lots of just kind of like pick throws from both the players.
Ooh, JD!
Falling out of the dive kick. I believe your theory from earlier, just block it. Seems to work pretty well.
Yeah, the EX dive kick at the lowest hit can only ever be up to +2. So typically, if you block it, Vox is minus.
Ooh, big damage. Ooh, the forward roll to get out of it. With a good hit here. Are we spending super? No, we're not spending super. We're going to guess. Ooh, big hit from Vox, though. Doesn't get the kill, though. Ooh, big counter hit.
Ooh, finds it. Finds the hit.
Like I said, both these characters, two characters are just running up to each other and socking the other in the face. Now this is fighting hits.
True! Funnily enough, because Joe is typically a mid-range pseudo-zoner. That's gonna be.
Sometimes we gotta spice it up a little bit for sure.
It's gonna be grip of damage. We're just going Rekka Ender.
Rekka's work. Look, they get you to the corner, and now we gotta. And again, Dart's so good at just trapping the opponent in the corner. Doesn't even need big hooks, but won't say no when they present themselves. Level 2 super, big hit.
Let's go Bionic Arm. Shots out Dispenser. Is that 2?
Yeah, that was game 1. Oh, I forgot Vox uses dark karate. That doesn't like what makes it dark? The clothes?
Oh, I mean he's the disciple of Grant.
Well, sure.
A practitioner of actual true evil.
I guess, yeah. Oh, big hit here at the corner. Yeah, again, this is a situation we haven't been able to see basically any players being able to get out when Dart just kind of traps you in the corner. But maybe as I say it, commentator, go too soon. Go right back.
The EX dive kick is usually at least safe. Hit that one at the head. It is a punish.
Oh, tries for the cross under, but was seen by Dart. Yeah, Dart's defense is really hard to break through. I'm not sure we've only seen them reach that SPG gauge once tonight. Twice. But a single throw is all you need.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight.
Alright. Going out the space.
Big damage here. So meter efficient for the amount of commentary we're seeing out of Preacher. Had to spend less than a quarter.
Yeah, definitely the refund from getting able to do a second series of Rekkas is pretty significant.
Big counter hit.
This might do it.
This might be it for game. Level 2 punch super.
Yeah.
Alright.
We could have gone.
Bionic arm doesn't kill.
We could have routed into hidden gear.
I guess we could have. I'm not sure if it works off the super there though, or the fire there.
Yeah, the setup. That'll do it.
The air to air. Yeah, Dart's defense just really showing its value. Really dominant from performance from Sugar Rush.
Yeah. Now, admittedly, the captain is not here.
This is also fair. This is very fair. Love to know where, but
well, I think we would all love to know that.
I think that's fair. I'd like to think Orochi Clark would love to know that.
I don't think Orochi Clark knows where Orochi Clark is.
You never know.
Rock versus Kevin.
All right. Last match of the set here. We got Churro versus Gustavo.
Get ready.
Let's see, let me make that match focus.
So now, Rock, instead of playing that kind of hyper aggression from earlier, probably going to go for a bit of a zoning game plan here. Kevin can't really do burnout, or I'm just completely wrong.
I think actually, I could see either. Ooh, nice. He still got low.
Rock is really good at being this kind of unique sort of all-rounder. Not just the Shoto archetype, but like a genuine can play most ranges pretty well with pretty unique buttons. Ooh, Fireball and Wake Up. That might have chipped.
Yeah, he's got some definitely some nice chunky normals. Oh my god. Air to air. Gets the cross up.
Oh, big overhead.
That is not actually an overhead.
Oh,
It's a mid.
I'm not good at judging overheads. I'm noticing a trend.
Yeah. Now that is I've mentioned it a few times, it is a button that you want to stand up to block. It changes the frame data.
Yes, that I do remember. Oh, but we're gonna see Game 1 going to Gustavo on the Rock Howard.
Yeah. No such thing as minus, definitely. He just put some points on the board.
Ooh. Claims being made by Kevin against Rock. Oh, big counter hit from the ground. Good damage here. Pretty red. Like, not a lot of meter.
Yeah. It is one of Rock's big traits. Him, Billy, Gato are all very meter efficient.
Oh, yeah. Big red blow here. Ooh.
Reversal throw. We're seeing a lot of that from Churro tonight.
And that wake up fireball.
Yeah. I don't think double replicant is safe at that range.
I don't know. I was curious about the choice.
Yeah. I don't think it would have chipped out either. Ooh, big counter hit.
Corner combo from Churro.
Yeah, these Garo counter hit specials are definitely tricky if you not lap the specific combo you're supposed to do.
Big Raging Storm here. Oh, not enough to kill though. But a single normal on Wake Up.
Yep.
That's going to be Gustavo 2-0 to end the set for the night.
And I believe, funnily enough, this puts no such thing as minus in the exact same position as we saw at the start of the night.
You know, that's funny. Now again, we have to account for the Clark matches.
Yeah. But I believe he can only lose one if he wants to win.
You never know.
We will go to a short break and then we will be back with more City of the Wolves.
See y'all then.